Welcome back to my channel. My name is Giselle Bar, if you don't already know, and today I'm gonna do a get ready with me story time video. Nobody asked for this shit and I suck at makeup, but we're gonna just do it, okay? Baby, take your time, do it right, we can do it, baby. Do it tonight. It is hot as shit. Titties are sweating, ass cheeks sweating, elbows, knees, heads, shoulders, everything is sweating, okay? And I honestly need to take a shower, but maybe I'll just take one after I stream, which I'm also kind of getting ready for. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a very simple get ready with me, my natural makeup look. What the fuck is that smell? Is it me? So I don't have foundation on or anything. Did that shit yesterday. I filmed this is my third time filming this video. First time was shit. Second time I tried to cover up the shit. Third time my mic wasn't plugged in. So fourth time's a charm? I don't know. I forgot my mirror. Flashback to my high school days. Worst time of my life. JK, not really. But you know those people that say high school were like the best years of their life? Yeah. Red flag. Cringe. Do something with yourself. Back in the day, I had a crush on this really attractive, mysterious guy from Guam. He had like greenish brown hazel eyes, and I believe it was like heterochromia. One was more brown than the other and others a little blue in the green. The epitome of what the guys look like in those coming of age stories, the young adult novels about the love interest, the guy who's so nonchalant and mysterious and acts like he doesn't want you, doesn't like too cool for school. He definitely caught my eye. I don't think we noticed each other until like junior or senior year of school, but we did go, I believe, all 4 years. These are way too dark. He was in my English class and he did choir and I did choir, but we were in separate choir classes. So the only time I really got to like spend time with him was during English and lunch, since we kind of sat at the same table, except my friend was kind of like the diverse group of friends that didn't really have a clique, and he kind of hung out with the Russians and Ukrainians. He definitely gave me like outcast, cool boy vibes, kind of like Heath Ledger in 10 Things I Hate About You. Fucking hot, okay? He had long, kind of wavy curly hair, decent bod, sang, played the guitar, skateboarder, did swim, but I don't recall anyone like really noticing him or having a crush. Maybe it was just the hormones, but there was a lot of tension I felt between us. Like we mainly spoke with our eyes and body contact, our body language. Flash forward to college years. I just got out of a relationship sophomore year of college. That's when I started talking to the high school crush again, and it was just very much bonding over what could have been, the idea of each other, like our high school crushing days. He admitted he had a crush on me. I told him I had a crush on him. And we're like, damn, why didn't we say anything? We were both so quiet, yada, yada, yada. It just was like, wow, this seems like a sign, meant to be. Stupid. He would always say, hey, yeah, because I went to school in SoCal, and that was like back in Sacramento he lived. But he was like, yeah, whenever you come back, let me know so we can meet up. I'm gonna get my own place. It'll be cool, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, he's gonna get his own place and invite me? Like, so hot. Independent guy. Like, I fuck with it. Well, whenever I went home, I never hit him up. I was too shy and for that kind of stuff, you know? So it was always just, oh, I'm shaking. Missed opportunities. Senior year of college, I got a boyfriend again. We stopped talking. And I should mention, we were talking like over Facebook and Instagram for majority of the time. It wasn't until way later, like we exchanged phone numbers. I don't know, we're stupid. After me and college boo didn't work out, started talking to him again, no surprise there. And the year 2019, I finally went back home after like 2 years of not seeing them. Well, going back home, there was some drama. My mom didn't really have a place. She was living with my grandma, and when I go back, I usually stay with her. So I just felt like weird in my grandma's house, and like everything that was going on. I wanted an escape. I wanted to get out, and I knew he was kind of in the area, and I thought this is my chance to just see what this dude's about, if anything is true, like with my feelings between us, and yada 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 yada. I don't know. I was just like, I'm brave now. Just got out of a relationship, it was kind of long ago. And I was like, I am ready. So yeah, I made the first move. Pretty crazy. Not my usual thing. He's like, oh, fuck yeah, like, I'm close by, like, I'll pick you up, because I didn't have a car. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. This eye, it looks so different. Maybe if I do this, that's a little better. They're not going to be identical. There were a lot of red flags that I noticed during the date, but I didn't fucking do anything about it because I was all alone. Nobody really knew where I was. Well, I did tell my brother later on. We'll get to that. I didn't have a car. I didn't really know the area, even though I fucking kind of am from there, but I didn't really go out much. So, you know, it was dark, late at night. Not too late, but past 10 is late for me. Boomer. I go outside to meet him, and you would think we're fucking long lost lovers, best friends, haven't seen each other in forever, because he like runs up to me, scoops me up into his arms, spins me around. I'm surprised he didn't kiss me right then and there. Puts me down. I was like, oh my god, like, I missed you, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, dude, we haven't really had that many fucking real conversations, but sure. So I don't know, kind of gave me weird vibes because he didn't really seem to have a sense of boundaries, you know, seeing if it was okay, if like touch was like good or whatever. Like a nice friendly hug, casual, I usually am open to doing. And I usually like to be picked up and swept off my feet, but yeah, it was a little like, whoa. So he opens the door, I get in the car or whatever. It looked like a work truck, a little dirty, which was also his vibes. He did not look like he tried. Hair was messy, clothes looked messy. Like, I don't know. I don't think he smelled or anything, I don't recall. But he definitely looked different from when I last saw him, which, you know, years ago. And I mean, it's high school, so people are gonna change. But he was like, oh wow, like, you still look the same, you look so good, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, I can't say the same for you. Can't say the same for you, buddy. So we're driving, and I get another red flag because the way a guy drives can be really attractive or can be like a turnoff. He was driving way too relaxed for my liking. His chair was so far back. He had his hand like on the bottom of the steering wheel, but fingertips barely touching, okay? Super leaned back, chest open, driving so fucking slow, way slower than the speed limit in my opinion. And I'm a pretty slow driver, but that was like, I don't know, maybe he wanted to like take longer, like time with me or whatever, but he kept looking at me, and like I noticed, and I'm just like, eyes on the road, buddy, I'm not looking at you. I guess I have to watch out for pedestrians. It's dark, okay? Like, my eyesight's bad. I don't know how his is. This is why I need to get out of the house more. Next red flag, he says, oh, I have to get gas. Now, if this is your first time meeting up with a girl or your first date or whatever, why are you gonna take them to the fucking gas station? Okay, I was like, dude, you're wasting time of our date or whatever you want to call this. I don't want to sit in the gas station while you're doing, like, I understand people, it's a normal thing, whatever, but I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure, let's fucking go. He's taking his sweet time, trying to be all flirty, and I'm just not really feeling the vibes already. A little underwhelmed, I should say, I guess. Obviously, you should not go in with high expectations, but like, this was my old like high school crush and yada yada. I just wanted, you know, I put in effort into this meeting a bit, and I just was not getting what I wanted out of it. So yeah, we're waiting. He fills up the gas tank, and I kid you not, he leaves the fucking car on while he turns it on, and we're just sitting there. Like, he doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't like ask or say what we're gonna do next. He's, I don't know, really trying to chat about mundane things, which I don't remember because it wasn't fucking important and I wasn't listening. We're sitting there, and I think the gas station was pretty empty. It was late, you know, but still, I was like, can we fucking go? All of a sudden, some dude, which I don't know the politically correct term for, but I'm guessing it was like Muslim or Indian or something like that because he was wearing a turban. He like stops next to the front of the truck and is like motioning to the driver like, oh hey, can I cross, you know? It was like, I don't know, right at the time it looked like we were gonna leave because his car was on, and the guy just wanted to make sure before he walked in front of a car, you know, common sense. But the guy I'm with, I don't even remember what he said. I just remember the feeling of it. I was just really turned off. It was probably something really rude or disrespectful, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, dude, can we just, like, he wants to pass. You're wasting time. We're in a fucking gas station. You already filled up the tank. The car's on. Like, yeah, what the fuck? We look stupid. And you're acting like this guy's dumb? He kind of asks, like, so, what do you want to do? Where should we go? I mean, come on. We all know his main objective was to fucking take me home. But he didn't even have his own place like he said he was. All fucking talk. I think he was staying with his aunt or his grandma at that point. But, like, I'm not trying to go to your aunt's house or your grandma's house to fucking get laid or something, you know? And especially because you're already giving me weird vibes. I was just, yeah, that was not happening. So I was like, yeah, let's go get some boba or coffee. We can go to a cafe. That's what normal people do on fucking dates, you know? Get to know each other because we don't really know each other. He, right away, was like, oh, no, I can't. I don't want to because I'm kind of tight on money. And I'd rather not like spend or whatever. I'm like, first of all, dude, thinking you want to hang out and stuff. Okay, I did initiate. So I did tell him because I wanted to, you know, stay somewhere fucking public, in a public place. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I can buy you like a drink or something. Like, it's chill. Let's go. I'm craving boba. Let's show me a fucking cafe or something. I hardly ever offer, okay guys, so if I'm offering, fucking take it. You would think you'd be like, yeah, cool, since when do girls pay for shit? No. He turned that down. He's like, actually, also, like, I don't want to be around a bunch of people. I get it, you know, social anxiety. You're an introvert, we're shy, so am I. But, like, red fucking flags, dude. You don't want to be somewhere in public. It's late at night. I know what you fucking want, but I'm asking to do this and you're just making up every excuse. I'm like, okay, fine. You don't want a free drink. You don't want to socialize. Where the fuck should we go then, dude? He's like, let's go to a park. Okay, a park. My dumbass didn't even think that, oh, it's fucking past curfew. You're not supposed to be at parks that late. But I didn't want to argue with the dude and make him upset. Like, I was already worried. And at that point, that's when I finally like text my brother. I'm like, hey, I'm out with a friend. Yeah, if I don't come back or something, like, this is where I'm at. Or I forget, I said some funny ass shit and he was like, what the fuck? Who are you with? And yeah, I didn't say who he was, but I was like, yep, GG's, this is it for me. So we fucking go to a park that's super secluded. I don't even remember. It was behind like these buildings. There was a trail we had to drive down. Didn't look like a park until we kind of got there. And I think there was a playground like kind of a ways down, and we were just in this little parking area. I don't even know. It was dark. My eyes fucking suck. So we're sitting in the car and he's kind of, you know, hinting at things, getting all touchy-feely. I'm like, let's go out and get some fresh air. Let's go sit at the bench or something. It's kind of stuffy in here. He's like, okay, yeah. So we get out and the grass is wet and he's like, oh, let me carry you. I'll carry you to the thing. I'm like, dude, nah, fuck off. I can walk. I don't give a fuck. We're sitting there chatting about dumb shit, past fucking feelings in high school, like stupid, his past relationships that didn't work out. And he was like, yeah, I feel like we would have been so good together, yada yada. I think he had this idea that I was on the same page as him, like feeling wise. And through text and like through the distance online, it kind of felt like that. I was like, wow, maybe there is something between us. Maybe he could be the one that got away, like my Notebook moment. But like there in that moment in person, yeah, there was no vibes, no butterflies. Those feelings were fucking long gone. I was ready to jump out of the car like fucking a second ago because I did not want to be there anymore. Somehow I think we started talking about like sex or something. I'm just like, okay, yada yada yada. He gives me his coat because it's cold, and so that's kind of his excuse to like hug me also, keep me closer, and I'm just like, just let it happen, it's fine, like whatever. I'm gonna make up an excuse that I have to go home like right after this. He says he's cold after a minute, you know, because I took his jacket. So we go back to the car, and not my best moment, as he's like, you know, standing outside like the passenger door, and I'm like sitting in the car. He's like being all flirty and stuff, and like leans in for a kiss, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. I didn't want to like lean away, even though I was kind of disgusted, but I fucking kissed the guy, and I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, easy, whatever, let me just experience it one time. So I do. It's nothing great, whatever. I mean, he's not a bad kisser, but it was just, after all those red flags, I was like, this is not, yeah, I don't want to, let's go. Told him my mom wanted me back home or something, and he was like, oh, are you sure, blah blah blah. Probably only been like 1 or 2 hours, maybe 3 at most, but time, I don't fucking know. He gets back in the car and he's stalling. I'm sitting there not really paying attention on my phone. He used the excuse that he wanted to find a song before he started driving, you know, set the vibe, show me something cool. I'm like, okay dude, whatever. I think this is kind of good. Let me do some lips. I'm sweating. Pause. Oh my god, I just felt a sweat drop down my back. Ah, this is so, I'm in a sauna right now. I smell like Cheerios. Okay, so he's stalling, looking for music, and I'm just like counting the fucking seconds until I'm on my way home. All of a fucking sudden, as if it couldn't get any worse, there are lights shining, red and blue lights, right behind his truck. Now, I don't really have a fucking good opinion on cops. Okay, they did some fucked up shit to my family, and you know, the whole police brutality you see everywhere, Black Lives Matter, all that shit. So like I kind of like, cops, okay, but in that moment I was like, holy fucking thank the Lord, like yes, cops please take me into the fucking jail, I don't care. I'm being dramatic, okay, obviously, but I was just like, I don't know if he wants to take me home or if I'm gonna be able to get out of this. My dumbass is gonna fucking let him convince me to like go. The cops come, they stop, you know, they're taking their sweet ass time behind the car. Now, this dude definitely had worse feelings about cops because he kind of starts freaking out and is like, oh, no fucking way, the cops, blah blah blah, these fucking saying shit. And he gets out of the car. I don't fucking know. I'm like, oh my god, this is who I'm with. He gets out of the car and like turns around to look at them. Ooh. I'm like, oh my god, this dumb motherfucker. They like talk through the fucking speakerphone, get back in the vehicle, sir. And he's like, oh right, yeah, duh. He gets back in the car. I'm just thinking, this motherfucker's so stupid. Maybe he has a record or something, he's scared, I don't know. I just started thinking more worse things, like why is he freaking out, you know, we're just sitting here, blah blah blah. He's probably gonna get in trouble, I don't know. I'm like, great, here we go, it's gonna get worse, it's gonna get fucking worse. So they take their time, he pulls out his fucking driver's license and stuff, and I'm just sitting there fucking derpy as fuck. The guy finally comes over, and he like looks at us, looks at me, after he looks at the guy's license, and he's like, how old are you? I'm like, oh shit, 24 I think, or 25, I don't remember. And he's like, oh wow, you look way younger, I need to see your ID. And I was like, oh shit, duh, I probably should have had this out already. So, you know, I try to make it seem like, you know, I'm just reaching for my fucking ID. I give it to him. He's like, okay, yeah. I think at this point I was wearing glasses and I might have had my braces on. So, compared to this dude, who, yeah, didn't, like, I guess age as well, I looked young, okay? I'm like, oh, great. This even looks worse to the dude. We're in a secluded park, past curfew. I look, yeah, not a good situation to be in. the guy hands me back my ID and he's like, you guys know it's like 10 or 11, it's past curfew, you're not supposed to be at the park. And we're like, oh, right, just like nodding. He's like, yeah, the fine for that is $300 a person. And I was like, motherfucker. Heart dropped. I'm about to fucking come out. $300 for this dumbass motherfucker. I was gonna throw a fit and make his ass pay, because there ain't no way. I didn't even want to come here. I just wanted to pay like $10 for some fucking boba. No. I was fuming internally. I was like, great. Thankfully, we had a fucking nice cop, and he was like, yeah, I'll let you guys off on a warning. You guys are young, you should be at the mall or something, somewhere public, it's not safe out here. And he's like looking at me while he's saying this, so I'm like, oh yeah, he's probably definitely worried or something. I was like, oh my god, looking at him like, that's what I was trying to say to this dude. And so he fucking lets us go and tells us, yeah, go to the fucking mall, go somewhere else, like, yada yada yada. The guy's like, okay. I remember him saying fucking shit while the cop was talking. I'm just like, can you shut your mouth? Like, you're just gonna make it worse for yourself, and you're freaking out for no reason. Luckily, he didn't have a record or anything, so that was good, but I definitely had my doubts. So the cops would wait for us, obviously, to leave, which was good, because his ass probably would have stalled even more. He's like, so, you sure you don't want to go back to my place? Still asking. Like, after that, I'm gonna be all like, ready to rumble. Dude, it's like, nah, I gotta go home, it's late, blah blah blah, I got shit to do tomorrow. Okay, this looks a little yikes. Yeah, I didn't trust this guy, so I pull up my map and I'm trying to see if he's going the right way home, because I don't know the streets, like I said, and it's late, I can't see shit. I'm like, let me just quietly, I was like hiding it so he couldn't really see what I was looking at. Phone fucking brightness super low, right? We're going, and I get to a street that literally leads like straight down to my grandma's house. And I'm like, oh yeah, you can turn here, acting like I knew where the fuck I was and where I'm going. You know, you gotta play it off like you're not stupid. And yeah, he passes that shit up and is like, nah, I'm not going down there, that's too ghetto. I was like, whoa, first of all, kind of offended. Second of all, your ass, why are you worried when you're in this fucking truck? The way you, like, you think someone's gonna rob you or hurt you or something, like you're just driving through. Like, I don't know, I've been to the ghetto, have family in the ghetto, so like, I guess I don't give a fuck. But he was like, yeah, seemed disgusted, like he didn't want to go there. I'm like, okay dude, now you seem fucking fishy to me. Let me make sure this thing reroutes, because I'm about to go off on you if it doesn't. Luckily it reroutes and he ends up going the way the map was saying. I was like, okay, problem solved. Almost there. Ready to fucking jump out of my seat. Well, when we get to my fucking grandma's house, safe and sound, hallelujah, he's still trying to fucking get me to like come over, call him the next day, or call him next time I come down. I'm just like playing it off like, yeah, I'll let you know. Sucks that we couldn't do that, blah 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 blah. So he's like, all right, bye, gives me a hug, tries to give me a kiss, and I'm just like, gives me a kiss on the cheek. Never talked to that guy again, although he did message me, send me texts multiple times saying, hey, I finally got a place, or you should come visit, yada yada yada. Like, I guess he didn't, yeah, okay, I didn't give him the sign that it was over, but I just never responded to him and hoped he got the message. I guess I ghosted him, but my lips look uneven. The worst date to date I've been on. But now, you know, I think I'll be more vocal when it comes to that shit. I just never expected that to happen, you know, coming from him. Being in a situation like that, it's honestly hilarious to me now. Looking back at it, it's so bad it's good that I need to tell more people the story, and I've only told a few. But yeah, leave me some comments about your worst date experience or red flags you received from someone and they just did not get the message. And if you liked this story time type of thing, honestly, I'll do more next time, but I'm kind of in a rush. This looks a little clownish, I admit. But yeah, if you like this, I'll do some more in the future. Can't believe this is my 4th time filming this shit. I'm over it. I'm over. This is done. I am posting this. Anyways, I'm out of breath. It's hot. I'll see you guys next time. Don't know when this is gonna get posted. But guys, stay awesome, guys. Remember, pit hair, don't care. And subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Bye!